Welcome, fellow vets. Brian Reese, the VA Claims Insider, coming at you live from Austin, Texas. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing how you get VA aid and attendance benefits in 2024. All right, let's talk about it. We're going to talk about what the heck VA aid and attendance benefits is, how you might be eligible, how you qualify, income and net worth limitations, and then what you can expect as far as your actual payment. So generally, to qualify for aid and attendance, you have to be eligible for VA pension benefits. Now, I'm not going to go into the entire criteria for VA pension benefits because it's a lot. But what you generally need to know is that pension benefits through the VA are reserved for elderly wartime veterans who generally don't qualify for service-connected disability benefits. So let me give you an example, okay? Let's say a veteran served in Vietnam and they're aging and they have major heart issues. Okay, maybe they need bypass surgery. They're now in a nursing home, okay? Maybe, though, the heart issues are not due to service. Okay, perhaps it's just due to old age. The VA pension benefit program is there to take care of veterans as they age, regardless of if they're eligible for service-connected disability benefits. Okay, so if you're old, you're a wartime veteran, you don't qualify for certain service-connected disability, pension benefits are probably the best avenue for you. Okay, so eligibility criteria for VA aid and attendance. Number one, you have to be eligible for VA pension benefits. Okay, number two, you have to be literally so helpless, okay, that you require the daily aid and attendance of another person. Okay, another person, daily aid and attendance, the standard is the personal functions required of everyday living. Okay, I'm going to go into more of that. So that's the second part. The third part is you have to meet certain pension and net worth limitations. Okay, so we'll talk about that as well. Okay, basic eligibility, again, pension benefits are generally reserved for elderly wartime veterans who meet certain eligibility criteria and who are generally not eligible for service-connected VA disability benefits. Okay, the second requirement, again, the literal aid and attendance, you require daily help with living functions. Okay, here's what it means. Okay, the standard that the VA is going to look at, you have to be deemed so helpless, okay, that you literally require the aid and attendance, the care of another person. Okay, now let's talk about clinical criteria, okay? Because it's not just, are you helpless or being so helpless? They're also going to look for clinical criteria to help in their aid and attendance determination, okay? You generally need to meet at least one of these criteria, and I'm going to read them right out of the law, okay? Number one is be permanently bedridden except for routine medical appointments. Okay, that's number one. Number two, severe visual impairment. Okay, eyesight limited to a corrected 5 out of 200 visual acuity or less in both eyes. Okay, or you reside in a nursing home, okay, because of physical or mental incapacity, or you require the aid and attendance of another person to perform the personal functions required in everyday living. What the crap does that mean, Brian? It means you need help with things like dressing, bathing, eating, going to the bathroom. Okay, that's what that means. Okay. Okay. The last requirement, you have to meet certain income limits. Okay, and there's two parts to this. It's an income standard and a net worth standard. Now, for December 1st, 2023 to November 30th, 2024, the net worth limits, this is household income, okay, not just the person, the whole household, to be eligible for VA pension benefits is at or below $155,356. Okay. And I'll give you an example here. Let's say you have $125,000 worth of assets. You've got $18,000 in annual income. Your net worth would be combine those. What's your assets plus your net worth and your annual income? It's $143,000. The $143,000 is then less than the 2024 VA pension benefit net worth limit of $155,356. So in that scenario, you would be eligible. Okay. Now, I'm not going to go into everything in detail, but I've got a great article on our blog, vaclaimsinsider.com/blog. Just go to the search bar and type how to get VA aid and attendance benefits. But in general, the VA is also going to look at a standard to determine your pay for VA pension benefits if you are eligible. Okay. And what they're going to look at, it's something Congress sets. It's called the maximum annual pension rate. Okay. And it's the difference between your countable income and your MAPR, your maximum annual pension rate. I've got a great formula and a scenario for you on that blog post. Okay, last but not least, how the heck do you apply for VA aid and attendance benefits? There's 3 ways generally. Number 1, you send a completed VA Form 21-2680. Okay, it's an examination for housebound status or permanent need for regular aid and attendance. And you actually mail that to the Pension Management Center in your state. Okay, again, I have all these locations listed on this incredible blog post. Okay, highly recommend you get a doctor to include their notes specifying the types of services and care, the literal aid and attendance of another person that you require. Okay, so that's number 1. You fill out that VA form and you mail it in to your pension management center in your state. The second way, if you're already in a nursing home, okay, you'll need to fill out what's called a request for nursing home information in connection with claim for aid and attendance. You can download the VA Form 21-0779. That's the second way if you're in a nursing home. The third way is you can actually apply in person. You can go to a VA regional office near you. You can Google where are the VA regional service offices, and it'll come right up. Okay, again, you got to be eligible for pension benefits in order to get VA aid and attendance benefits because it's a pension program. It's completely separate from service-connected disability benefits. You have to require the literal aid and attendance, meaning the daily care of another person to help you. Okay, that's the second. And then the number 3rd one is you need to meet certain income and net worth limitations set by Congress. That's it. But if you qualify for VA aid and attendance benefits, it's fantastic. It is awesome to take care of elderly veterans who meet the criteria, who may not be otherwise eligible for VA disability compensation benefits. All right, fellow vets, Brian Reese here, the VA Claims Insider, out from Austin, Texas. We'll talk to y'all real soon.